Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, Mr. President. I figure if the CIA could give you one, the IAC could too. That's the Association of Integrated Colors, okay? And I mean that in a joke, of course. First of all, I'd just like to give you congratulations on your victory. But I figured if the CIA could give you a morning update, I could too. First of all, don't let them be the first one in your ear. Get you a bedtime Bible storybook with Kathy Arbuckle as the illustrator and Daniel Partner. Read it with your wife, read it with your children, but you read it first, go over it, look at the pictures, go through the whole Bible. You could discuss it during your briefings. Most of it, a lot of it is Old Testament. You'll agree with the Jews and the people that believe in Muhammad, okay, that read the Quran. Number two, go to used bookstores, see people seeing you buy used things from the used stores, okay? Buy the used stuff up. Show them you're being frugal, okay? But the books in particular will be an asset to you. Read them, give your staff tests. Number three should be number one. Pray for the CIA, for the DEA, for the FBI, for the Secret Service, and for the U.S. citizens, of course, in your family. Number four, it's an absolute must that you buy Douglas Valentine's book called The Strength of the Wolf. It'll give you the history of how the military-industrial syndrome got started, namely the whole complete drug history of how the British sold drugs to China and how drugs are being sold in our communities now, predominantly under the direction of the DEA and other agencies that are supposed to be under the control of you, sir. Number five, have the votes checked in Texas and in Georgia. There appears to be a little discrepancy with respect to the number of people voted and the number of votes that got switched to some of the key Republican offices that shouldn't have. Number 6, 7, and 8 relate to the screens. Number one screen is like a radar screen. Think of it as faith. Read your word. That will give you everything that you need. Number two is the screen like was on your grandmother's door that actually screamed out the big lumps of flour as you began to sift things. The same kind of screen that was involved in the gold rush. Guess what? That kind of screen is needed for you to discern. You'll get that as you read the word. The last one, but not the least one, is the screen that used to be in drive-ins. Think about that screen as you project what kind of film you have on, the kind of lights you have on, the power that you have in you that basically is given to you by Jesus Christ. And I want to thank you for this time in reviewing this. This is Doc P.